friends, welcome to Gallant IAS. This is Economia. Today we are going to discuss a topic related with concept, that is factor cost and market price. National income is calculated on the basis of cost. There are four measures to calculate national income generally we use, that is GDP, NDP, GNP, NNP. Gross domestic product, net domestic product, gross national product, net national products. These are the four measures we generally use to calculate national income. National income is the total value of goods and services produced in the economy. Total value of goods and services produced in the economy. How we calculate the total value of goods and services? This total value of goods and services is calculated on the cost incurred to produce the commodities or cost incurred to buy the commodities. Cost incurred to produce the commodity or cost incurred to buy the commodities. That is the difference between factor cost and market price. Difference between factor cost and market price. Factor cost is calculated from the producer side. The cost incurred to the producer, that is factor cost. Cost incurred to the buyer, that is market price. It is the cost to buy a product from the market, that is market price. That is the difference between factor cost and market price. How we calculate factor cost? What is factor cost? Factor cost is the cost incurred to the production. Generally, there are four factors for production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Those are the four factors for production: land, labor, capital, and entrepreneurship. Each of these factors has a cost. Cost of payment done to these four factors is known as factors of production. Land is paid by giving rent. Land is paid by giving rent. Labor is paid by wages. Labor is paid by wages. Capital is paid by interest. Capital is paid by interest. Entrepreneurship is paid by profit. These are the four costs of factors. These are the four costs of payment done to the factors to produce any commodities in the market. Whether this pen, this laptop, this computer, this fan, TV, fridge, washing machine, car, aeroplane, satellite, whatever it is, whatever we can buy from the market as a cost. These costs include these factors. These four factors are must to produce any commodities in the market. These four factors are must to produce any commodities in the market. The inputs needs to produce these commodities can be summarized in these four heads. If employees comes under the head labor, raw materials comes under the head capital, money comes under the head capital, management comes under the head entrepreneurship, place to build plan that comes under land. So these four factors are must to produce any commodities that we can buy from the market. So these are the factors of production. Cost incurred to these four factors is known as cost of factor, that is factor cost. By summing up all these costs, of factors, we calculating national income. That is known as national income at factor cost. If GNP at factor cost is the cost national income calculated by summing the factor cost of all commodities which are produced in the economy. That is GNP at factor cost. To summarize that, this pen may cost 10 rupees. The cost of this pen is some 10 rupees. This 10 rupees include all these four factors. This 10 rupees we arrived by summing up all these four factors. Maybe 2 rupees of rent, 3 rupees of wages, 4 rupees of interest, 1 rupees of profit. That is the cost of this pen, 10 rupees. But we cannot buy this pen at 10 rupees from the market. There is a difference. To buy this pen, We cannot buy this at 10 rupees. There arises an additional charge. The charge charged by the government, that is known as tax, indirect tax charged by the government. Government is also party to the production. Government indirectly supporting the producers to produce the items. So for their services, government charging a certain amount. That is known as indirect tax. It may be in the form of GST, license fee, excise tax, whatever it is. So that elements are known as indirect tax. By adding factor cost plus indirect tax, we get market price. So that is the price on which we buy goods and services from the market. By adding indirect tax, we get with factor cost, we get market price. That is the price on which we buy commodities from the market. Factor cost plus indirect tax. Also, to arrive at market price, we need to add indirect tax with factor cost and also need to reduce subsidies given by government to the producers. Subsidies given by government to the producers. It may be in different form. It may be on the form of support of infrastructure or by providing money to induce production. So subsidies can be in any form. We can arrive at market price by adding indirect tax and subtracting subsidies from factor cost. So indirect tax and subsidies makes difference between factor cost and market price. Market price is the consumer's price. Consumer's price. Factor cost is producer's price. Till 2015, we had calculated national income at factor cost. GNP at factor cost had been the standard national income measure in India. After 2015, we have been calculating national income at market price. GNP at market price is the standard national income measure after 2015 in India. So that is the difference between factor cost and national income. Indirect taxes less subsidies is the difference between factor cost and market price. Factor cost and market price are those two costs on which national income is calculated. So that's all. Thank you.